Hello guys, welcome to Speaking English podcast. I'm your host Bella and I'm here to help you to improve your English listening and gain new perspective of the world. Every episode I share with you motivating stories and fascinating facts about our planet, different countries and cultures. We talk about human brain, emotions, happiness, love and friendship. This is not just a language podcast. It is a podcast about life, beautiful itself. Welcome back. Nice to have you here again. Thank you for joining. I'm sure you will enjoy our topic. Today we are talking about Turkey, a country that I love and adore. So 3 years ago, I moved here and of course I loved it. But it's kind of love-hate relationships, you know? As much as I love some things about this place, there are things that just drive me crazy. So let's first learn about common facts about this country, and then I'll tell you my personal opinion. So, from the very beginning, let's just establish that Turkey is a young country because it became a country only in 1923. Of course, back to the history, Osman I founded the Ottoman Empire in 13 centuries, and then the Ottomans had conquered most of the neighboring Serbia, and the legendary Mehmet II defeats Constantinople, marking the end of the Byzantine Empire. Ottomans would continue its dynasty until 1923, when the Ottoman Empire ended. With the end of this Ottoman Empire, the Republic of Turkey finally became a country. The Europeans named the Ottoman Empire Turkey. Contrary to what you may think, Turkey wasn't named after the bird. Instead, the Ottoman Empire renamed Constantinople as Turkey as a historical reference. Similar to how they conquered Constantinople, the Turkish people of Central Asia took control of Anatolia and called themselves Turks. So from there, the Ottoman Empire derived the name Turkey. Now the cool fact here is that Istanbul in Turkey is the same ancient city of Constantinople. Before, Istanbul was known as Turkey's famous city, and it was the ancient metropolis of Constantinople. As a center of arts and trade, conquering Constantinople back then would have been like conquering the world, which the Ottomans somehow managed to do. And okay, that's it for the history. Done. Let's move on. Now, I've got some cool stuff, very interesting facts about Turkey that you did not know. When people say that Turkey is the center of the world, yeah, they are not wrong. You can actually fly to just about everywhere from the Istanbul airport. And this is very convenient for someone who flies, for example, from the US to Australia. The Istanbul is the center of all layovers. And since we are talking about Istanbul, did you know that it's the only city on earth that is built on 2 continents? It's because Turkey's landmass, 95% lies in Asia and 5% lies in Europe. And because of this location, Istanbul is divided into 2 continents. Cool, huh? So to cross continents, you can go underground. So this is very interesting. The half of it is in Asia, right? And the other half is on European side. More than a century after a sultan dreamed of a rail link between the Bosphorus Strait, Turkey opened the Marmara Metro line in 2013. So now you can take a metro, which will take you from one side to another in just a couple of minutes. For those who have cars, you can take a special tunnel, but for me, it's a little bit not comfortable because the idea, actually, even if you're taking a metro, the idea that you are under the water tunnel kind of gives me chills. So I don't know, but it works. So this fact might surprise you. Did you know that we have to thank Turkey for the tulips? Not Holland, actually. So the ambassador of Holland brought the tulips seeds from his trip in 16th century, and he brought it back to Holland, but the origin of tulips is Turkey. Thank you. Next interesting fact is Leonardo da Vinci proposed a plan to construct a bridge in Turkey. Da Vinci proposed a plan for a bridge across the Bosphorus Strait in 16th century. However, the construction started only like 5 centuries later. And now the bridge is named Galata Bridge. So thank you, Leonardo. Okay, next one. I really like this one. I mean, I'm not a big fan of tea, right? You guys know that I'm a coffee one. Coffee is the best. But since I live in Turkey, and this is really interesting, Turkey consumes the most tea in the world. So if you think about the country that drinks the most tea, you might think of Britain or China. No. Turkey leads the world in drinking the most tea of any nation. In average, Turks drink of like 5 to 10 cups of tea a day. And this is true. It's real. Although the cups are small, but the amount of cups they drink, it's incredible. And officially, Turkey is the 5th highest producer of tea in the world. So the northest region of Rize is Turkey's tea capital. It's a beautiful city. I do want to go there. It's so amazing. Okay, so that was an official part. Actually, you can Google those facts. It's available. Now, let me share with you my personal opinion and my experience with this country. So, things I like about Turkey. First is the beauty of this country. It's just breathtaking, outstanding. I don't think I will have enough time to see all of it because every time I find a new place to visit and I'm like, oh, this is the best so far. And the list is never ending. So, yeah, very beautiful country. And of course, the weather, it's very, very mild for me. We almost don't have like a real winter. It never snows, at least in Izmir, where I live. So lots of sun. And I think because of that, people are so friendly and easygoing. I always feel safe and respected, and people like ready to help, and anything you need, they try to help us, especially for foreigners. Now, the Turkish language is my love too. I really enjoy speaking it. Sometimes I find myself that instead of speaking English, I prefer to use some Turkish expressions. They have no equivalent in English, and I like it. Turkey is a paradise for vegans and vegetarians because the abundance of fresh organic fruits and vegetables here is just like on the other level. A local market every Thursday is a happy shopping day for me, seriously. I take my shopping cart with wheels. I know it may sound and look funny, but you know what? I don't care. The final result is awesome. Tons of delicious and fresh food, and I'm good for the week. So, as long as I love Turkey, there's always a but, right? So, this is what just break my heart. First of all, things are so slow here, man. I mean, really slow. Never you get done something from the first try. Not here. Even if it's just a regular thing like ordering furniture online, you wait for it. You wait a month at least. Then they deliver it forever. And then you finally realize it's not the color and the fabric you ordered. Killing me softly. Other thing that I've noticed, and sometimes it's not really what I like, no privacy, and people think it's okay. I guess because Turkish people are very friendly and open, which I personally appreciate. At the same time, it can easily become a like too many questions situation. And here you go. Pretty soon, you find yourself telling your whole family story to a stranger, a guy who works in a bakery, because he just asks questions. So, not sure I like it. And maybe one more last breaking heart thing. Time. I've noticed that time is a big problem here. I mean, for them, apparently, it's not a problem at all because appointment time doesn't really mean anything. It's like, well, around today or tomorrow, everything can change in a day just with no reason. So if it was yes just 2 hours ago, now it's a no, and don't ask why because it's Turkey. But it does teach you patience. So, there's always a plus. So that's it for today, guys. I hope I awakened your desire to come and visit Turkey. Definitely a must-go place. So, but as usual, it's not enough. Go Google it. Find more interesting stuff. 20 minutes is not enough to tell you all about this beautiful place. But hopefully it will make you plan your trip here. So enjoy, and as usual, feel free to email me with questions you have. Take care. And it brings us to the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I would love to hear your feedback, guys. I'm sure you too have a story to share. Please feel free to email me to learnwithbella@gmail.com. Thanks for being here with me today. It has been a pleasure. I'm your host, Bella. Take a good care, speak English, and make sure to come back. Bye.